Hi everyone and good morning. Thanks for joining me for our monthly Stamp Club card class. That's a mouthful, if ever I said one. Right, let me just get myself a bit more organised. Right, let us get comfortable. Oh dear, what we're doing now. I am losing my voice, so please, please, please excuse me. I really do think I'm going to lose my voice today. Right, let me see if I can find your... Right, here we are. Right, hi Carol, hi Karen. Good morning, good morning. Right, we're going to give everyone a chance to join us. Kay Deaton probably won't be joining us because she's got a very bad headache. So, excuse me, I am really struggling with my throat. So I just hope it doesn't get too annoying for you. Hi, Moira. Well, oh my goodness me, I've had a bit of a night, to be honest with you. Didn't get in till gone 1 o'clock this morning, didn't go to sleep till gone 2. Most of you know my daughter's expecting twins, and yesterday she started having pains. So to cut a long story short, she was taken to Oxford Hospital last night. Thank goodness at the moment nothing's changed. They're keeping her there, hoping that the pains will die down, but she's only 27 weeks. So of course it's very, very worrying. So yes, so I was going to cancel the card class, but then I thought, well, hang on a minute, there's nothing I can do here right now. So you'll help me take my mind off it for the moment. Hi Julie, hi Pat. I have spoke to her this morning. She's just absolutely exhausted because she's had no sleep, bless her, but nothing's changed at the moment, thank goodness, fingers crossed. Thank you, Moira. It's just very worrying. Oh, you're saying good morning and I'm just about to go to bed. It's 10 a.m. in Australia and hope all goes well with your daughter. Well, happy good morning, Kathy. Thanks for popping in and to say hello. Yes, it is very worrying. 27 weeks. It's like, oh my gosh, so just praying. Hi Sue, honey. I'm here. Have you got me? We've got you, Sue. We've got you. Right, we're going to wait. There's Lynn and Ginny. I don't know if they can actually join us. They might be doing it on catch up. Right, so we have 3 gorgeous cards to make. Now, let me just... I forgot which card we was going to do first. Card 1 is... right. This is card 1, I believe. Yes. Let's do card 1 first, which is this one. This is the order. Excuse me. The order that we put them down on the group. So if you want to get all your bits out for this card, I always watch it, even if it's on replay. I'll have to I love to comment when I'm watching. I love your Charles. He's so cheeky, like my Charlie Winston. Oh, bless. What a lovely name, Charlie Winston. Lynn said she wouldn't be here when I asked her this morning. That's right. I think she had to go out. Thank you, Karen. Right. Okay. So let's get all of these bits. Hi, Pat, darling. Let's get all our bits together. So what we're going to be needing for this is Misty Moonlight and Just Jade. So we're just using the 2 colour inks here and give you a chance to set your stamps up. So we're going to need, let's put our embellishments to one side for the minute. We don't need the black, so why is my black out? Right, okay, so for this one we are going to be needing the Rosebud or the flower head. We're going to be needing the two leaves. We're also going to be needing the birthdays are the best days. Excuse me. And did I do anything on the inside? Just the flower. Right, okay, so that's all we're going to be needing for this one. So sorry. Right, okay, you will need just a scrap bit of card or something. Let me know when you are all ready to go and you've got your stamps set up. So we just need 3 stamps for this one. So the sentiment, birthdays are the best days, the 2 leaves and the flower head. So when you are all ready, we're going to use the do the just aid. We might as well get the sentiment done first. Ready, Moira says. Good morning, Tina. Karen's ready. Right, so what we're going to do first, we're going to take the sentiment. Jane Kimberly. Hi, Jane, honey. Right, now don't forget, I can go at your pace. So if you are needing to catch up, then just let me know. Julie's ready. Right, so I'm just going to go and do the sentiment and then wait for you all to do that. So we're just going to put the sentiment on the circle, all nice and ready, like that. Oh, love the Just Jade. Isn't it just a gorgeous, gorgeous colour? You'd also need an envelope as well. So I don't know if I actually said that to you, that you're going to need an envelope. And then we're going to take the Whisper White piece, which is, I think it's 3 7/8 by 5 1/4, this white piece. And we're going to be taking the flower next, the flower head, and we're just going to get creative on this piece. So all we're going to do basically is we are just going to put roses all over the white piece. Just try and leave a little bit of a space so you can put some leaves in there, okay? But really, it is entirely up to you. It's your creation. So we're using the Misty Moonlight and we are doing full strength. So we're just going to be creative. Don't worry if it's not exactly the same as mine. Let's just slow down a bit. Okay, well, I'm going to do this and then you can catch up with me. I'm just going to all we need to do is just put those on there. Let me give you a second to catch up, Tina. Let me know when you've caught up, honey. Hi, Karen Willis. Of course, I don't mind. We don't mind you joining us. We like it when you join us. The more the merrier, that's what I say. How we doing, Tina? Hi, Nikki, honey. As long as she behaves. Hi, Lynn. Right, we're just waiting for Tina to catch up. Sue, how are you doing? You okay, darling? Always a good girl. Karen's always good. Can't remember, we need to do it inside the card as well with a little flower. Right, how are we doing, Tina? Right, okay, well, I'm going to carry on with the stamping the flowers, because then I can take a break after we've done the flowers. So let's just do one there. Just done the tag. All right, my darling. Well, what we're doing next is we're just putting these flowers all over this card randomly. If I do this, then you can all catch up. So I've literally just stamped the flowers randomly all over all over the piece of Whisper White. And what we might as well do while we're waiting for Tina to catch up is going to put that glue our sentiment on to this circle. All right, my darling, well, it'd be nice to see. I know you won't all have the same materials, so it'd be lovely if afterwards you could take pictures of your cards so we can see the different creations and see what it would look like in different colors or different shades. That's what it's all about. And this is what I love about our stamp club, because you see so many different variations on a creation. So it's all very, very good. Right, so what we should have at the moment is our Whisper White piece just covered randomly with our blue flowers in the misty moonlight. And then if you want to get your Just Jade ready, leave the misty moonlight out. My desk is quite organised today, actually. How's everyone doing? Have we all done our Whisper White piece? You're all very quiet. Are you all concentrating? Mine is total chaos, lol. Oh, bless you, Maura. Don't forget, we do have two sides if you don't like it, but hopefully you will like it. Total chaos. Oh, bless, I like that. It's total chaos. I'm sure it's not total chaos. Am I going too fast? All ready. Right, Julie's ready. Jane's done. Nearly did blue leaves, both ink pads open. Uh-oh, that's why I don't always leave them. Having stamping block problems. I'm so sorry, I have this cough and it seems to be getting worse. I know, be careful with your blocks, because obviously they look, when they're together, they do look very similar. to try and have your colour piece at the front, just so that you can see. Yes, blue to the left, green to the right. That's what we'll do. Ready, Pat's ready. A stress cough. It could well be. It could well be a stress cough. Yes. Right. If we want to get our little leaves ready, and what we're going to do, I've done the leaves all going to the left. It is entirely up to you how you want to have your leaves. I probably could have done with a leaf down here actually, but I didn't do one. But yes, I've kept them all sort of coming off to the left, but it's entirely up to you how you want to do your leaves. It's, you know, at the end of the day, it's your card and your creation. Oh, look, my leaf fell off. My leaves fell off my block. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do the leaves. Yes, like Ginny said, Lynn, Ginny did come up with a great idea. When you get your ink pads and you have these stickers on the back, Ginny, clever girl, I don't know if I've got the patience though, took the blue, a piece of the blue and stuck it in here, like so. And even though it's in a different language, oh look, let's see if we can do it. It's a bit fiddly, but it's probably worth it. So what Ginny did was she stuck a piece of the blue along in the middle, in the bit there. Look, that is such a great idea. Look at that. Why did we not do that? Let's just push that down. And even though it's not in English, it doesn't matter. We know that's Misty Moonlight. So look, a great idea for you so you don't muddle your stamps up. How clever is that? Oh, look, I haven't got one left on that because she told me after I've done them. But great idea for Ginny had. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to... Now, look, I haven't left as much space on all of these as I would have liked to have done. So we're just going to come in and do some leaves. Only probs you get covered in ink. That's what the slot is there for. Yes, I know, Moira. And I didn't realise that either. But doing it with a pokey tool works. I know, I've been doing Stampin' Up for 7 years and never, ever known about that little slot there. I know. Right. We're just going to come in with our leaves and do them however we choose to do them. Don't forget, it doesn't have to be perfect. There you go. So we're just going to do our leaves. Okay. I'm upset now that I don't have a spare green to pop in me, just jade. I know. Right, so let me know when you have done your leaves. And then we're going to do the inside of the card next. Hi, Jenny, honey. We was just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. Karen's done. Julie's done. Yes, I was just telling, we've just done your little thing there. Apparently that's what that's for anyway, but I didn't even realise it. But yes, look, it says mysterious broom. Mysterious broom. But Misty Moonlight to us in English. Moira's done. Talk of the devil, I know. She pops up. Right, so if you want to get your inside, your card now, because what we're going to do in the inside, we're just going to do, oh, if I can open it, the little flower and leaves in the inside, so make sure you've got your inks round the right way. I'm going to switch my blue back to this side. We're just going to do the inside flower now. Try not to get ink all over my card. Make sure you're using your Mysterious Moonlight. Misty Moonlight, Mysterious Moonlight. What am I on about? Right, so I just literally did one flower there and then switch back to your green, and we're just going to do some leaves like so, like that. And that's your inside done. So we've got that and that done so far. Done. Ink pad lid as block. Okay, my darling. So that's what we've done so far. We're going to do the envelope next. So we need to switch our blue back to this side now. Misty Moonlight, remember, I'm going to have Misty Moonlight to this side. And what we're going to do is move those to the side. And with your envelope, the best thing I find is to actually put something underneath. Actually, you need a bigger scrap piece of card. Let me just grab a scrap piece of something. Ooh. Right, I've just got a scrap bit of card here, and just put that underneath your envelope like that. I don't know if you can see. Just get a scrap piece and put that under your envelope like that. Okay, here's the one in front so you can see what we're hoping to. Oh no, I don't want to put it there because you might get ink on it. Right, so we're going to take the Misty Moonlight, and we are just going to, I always start with kind of doing one in the middle and then one over to the corner, and then we're going to do one over here. I'm going to do this one a little bit more even than I did the last one, and then we'll do one in the middle there, one there, one there, one there. And if you wanted, you could even do one up in this white space up here if you wanted to. See, every single time you do it, you end up with it looking a bit different. Right, so lid on Misty Moonlight, and back to our green, Just Jade. See, look, I did this one slightly different. I've put more flowers on this one. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do the leaves pretty much the same as we did on the front of the card. And then I'm not going to bother with that one down there. Right, so that is our, oh look what I've done. Don't do what I did. Leave your card there. Don't do what I just did. Look what I just did. Right, do not remove your scrap piece of card, because you will end up making a flipping mess on the bottom there. I moved my bit of card. Right, I'm not going to redo it. We'll just pretend that I didn't mess it up. Well, actually, I could just go and do another one just so. Like, while you guys are catching up. Right, while you guys are catching up, I shall redo my envelope because I've messed it up. Right, start again, Chanel. Right, get a scrap piece of card, leave it underneath, and do not remove it. Do not move it until you are finished, because you will end up doing what I did. I'm going to go back with my Misty Moonlight. When it's stuck down, we'll be fine. Oh, it's gone over. It has actually gone over. Look, I messed up. Don't worry, we will do it again. Right. It doesn't matter. I'm not me unless I mess up, am I really? You know me. I have to mess up. It's like I am just doing it on purpose, just to show you what not to do. Do you not know that? I do it on purpose. I make myself look funny to do it on purpose. Just so that you guys don't make the same mistakes or feel bad that you make mistakes. So do you not realise I do this on purpose? Right, okay, so we're done with the Misty Moonlight again. And we're going to use the Just Jade. Yes, it's all a plan. You do know that. Just me showing you what not to do. Moira knows that's what I do. Right, okie dokie. That one looks a bit funky because there's a bit of white space there. Let me do one coming out of there. There you go, it doesn't matter. Right. So we should have our envelope done. So we should have our envelope, our inside card, and our front panel done, and our sentiment done. So while you're all putting all those bits in front of you, I am just going to take my my stamp cleaner and just clean my stamps off, ready for the next one, because we've just got to put this together now. So let's just clean these stamps. Right, where's my cloth gone? That's a question. Oh, I don't know where my cloth is. Where are you, cloth? That's very bizarre. I had a cloth here right in front of me. Oh, it's there. Me manky flannel. Oh, manky flannel. Just right, cleaned me blocks while we're waiting. Right, okay, so let's put this card together now. Right, so what we're going to do now, let's just put our bits to one side. We're going to take our piece of Misty Moonlight, and what we are doing is we're going to glue this down. Make sure if you've done your leaves going whichever way you want it. So we need to put this down first. We're going to adhere this to our Misty Moonlight. All right, honey, well, you can always go back on catch up and redo the bits that you've, you know, if you need to. Right, okay, so we're just going to lay this down on here. Like so. That's it. And then what we need to do is we need to get our DSP, and we're going to put it about 1/3 of the way down the card. It doesn't have to be absolutely in a certain space. You're just going to put that down like that. Okay, so we're going to adhere this down. So I'm going to do that and put that down like so. And then what we need to do is we need to get our ribbon, and we are going to bring our ribbon round. And we are going to tie it in a knot first. Across our card like so. And then we can do our little bow. Try not to twist it like I've done. If you twist it, just bring it round straight like that. Now what you can do if you want is leave this bit and do a bow when you've put it all together, which is probably what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then glue this onto our card. I will be deciding over the weekend what stamp set we are using for next month, and I will let you all know on Monday and give you a proper list of the materials beforehand. This time I won't leave that till the last minute. Right, and then we're going to put this down on the front of the card and just hold it down, because obviously it has got ribbon and that. So while I'm waiting for you to all catch up, I'm just going to put a few blocks on there to hold it. Just for a minute, just give that a little time to adhere. Let you catch up with me. And what I could be doing is putting some dimensionals on the back of the sentiment. So we'll take these blocks off. What I do is take these off. How are you all doing? And what we're going to do is just fix that on the front of the card like that. And then all we've got to do then is just tie this in a bow. Like so. Okay, let me just do this. Oh, I've gone and lost my bit. Oh, that's a funky looking bow, if ever I've seen one. Tina, before you put the mat down, the Misty Moonlight mat, you need to wrap your ribbon around before you put the mat down. So before you put the blue layer down and the white layer down, you wrap the ribbon around and tie it in a knot. Sorry, honey, I've only just seen your message. I don't always get all the messages coming through. Why does my bow never want to go like that, you know, straight? I hate bows. I hate doing bows. Right, that will have to do. And then we're just going to trim that up. Like that. How's everyone doing, honey? Honeys? Honey. Right. And then we're going to take some, I've got some green candy dots that I had left over from my Stampin' Up days before. I'm just going to put one big one and then two little ones. There we go. And that is that. Right, put those in there. Moira's done. And so you should have card number 1 and the envelope done. It should be card number 1 done. Just give you all a moment. Pat's done. Thank you, Karen. What's the right card there, isn't it? Card size, right. Julie's done. All right, Tina, honey. I'm sure it will look just as good without ribbon. You could always add a bow or something afterwards to, you know, to embellish it or put something else on it. I'm sure it would look perfectly fine without the ribbon. You could just then add, like I said, a little bow or something. It'll look good without, even without the ribbon, I think. Right, Cameron is done. Right, and then we will move on to card number 2. Just give Tina a little bit more time. Right, so let's put these to one side. We have some gorgeous cards there. And then we're going to move on to the note card size card. So the note card size card next. All done. Jane's done. Oh, sorry, Jane. I forgot about you, darling. I'm so sorry. How rude of me. How are you managing to keep up, my darling? You'll be so proud when you've done them. You really will. You'll love it. You'll love it. Jane is quite a newbie, and so lovely to you know, have newbies come and join us and learn with us, and that's what it's all about. Right, I'm going to put these inks to one side for the minute. Isn't this one just super cute? Look at this. Love it, love it, love it. Loving it. Right, so for this card, you're going to be needing basic black and magenta madness. So get your black and magenta madness. We're going to need magenta madness, your black ink, and then I did use garden green, but if you've only got one green, then I'm not as neat as my stamp colours, not as great, but pleased with it so far. I found the measuring difficult, lol. I think so many people find the measuring the hardest bit, probably. But with practice, and the more you do it, I still mess up on my measurements, trust me. I really do. So do not fear. Look at me. I make boo-boos all the time, deliberately, of course, but nonetheless, I still make them. Now, we do have a little bit of green in here. So if you just got the just one color green, just use that. Use the Just Jade again. I actually use Garden Green on this one, but don't fear if you've only got the one green. It will look just as good. Okay, so we're going to be doing this little note card. And what we're going to do, let's move all our bits to one side. It gets easy with practice, Jane, and we all mess up sometimes, or we mess up a lot, yes. Now, the stamps you are going to need for this particular card, you are going to need your big flower, your big fleur. Let's just put that on there. So you're going to need that one. You're going to need the other leaf that has got the 3, and you're also going to need the 2 leaf as well. So you need both of the leaves for this one. We are using I Love Our Beautiful Friendship, which is the other sentiment. So let's take that one off and put that one back on there. So we're using a different sentiment. I love our beautiful friendship. You do need the... Do we need that one? Yes, you do need the single rose as well. And you are going to need the 2 flower as well. So this one is a little bit more detailed. I dropped my stamp with ink on it. Oh no. Right, I think that's oh, we're also going to need the 2 center pieces as well, the 2 little centers of the flowers. So we do have a few. Now, if you don't have many stamp blocks, the little trick is to put one on one side and one on the other side, right? So one there and one there, and then stand your block on its side until you finish stamping. So if you haven't got many blocks, you can do that with one block, if you know what I mean. We have all done that loads of times. It's normal. Oh, bless. Right, so we do have a few stamps, but I will go slow on this card for you, okay? So let's do the envelope first, because that is pretty simple and easy. So we're just going to take an envelope and use our scrap piece. Turned it over. Well done, honey. Right, so we're going to take our envelope first. And we're going to take the big flower, the nice big juicy flower, okay? And using the Magenta Madness. So big stamp, big flower, and make sure that you ink this up properly, okay? Make sure you give it a nice juicy coat of ink, okay? Like so. And I have the flower facing up that way. And we're just literally going to center it in the middle of the flap. And make sure you press it down properly. And there we have it. Now you may want to use a foam mat underneath your work for these projects, just to give it a little bit more help. I mean, it should be fine, but I always try and use a foam mat if I remember. Right, so we're just going to stamp that in the middle and put our Magenta Madness over there. And we're using black for leaves. Now, when I first was doing this card, I thought, black? Really? But actually, I really like the black on this card. And we also use black on the other card as well. So we're just going to do that on the back of the leaf. And then we're going to take, we need both of the little leaves. So we need the 2 leaf and the 3 leaf. And we're just going to use the black. And we're just going to put the big one over to this side, like so, and the little 2-leaf, oops, make sure it's inked up properly, down the bottom here. It's snowing here. Wow. Okay, so we're just doing that with our leaves. And then I'll just go a bit slower because I know I have a habit of racing on. So the next bit will be doing the centres of the flowers with the little centre pieces. So we are doing the big one. It kind of fits into this little groove here, like that. And then we're going to use the little one in the centre of that little flower there. And see what I did? I stamped on there, then turned it over and stamped with the other one. Then you can leave that on its side, and that's the envelope done. So give me a shout when you have all done your envelopes. I'll leave that there so you can see for a minute. And really, this isn't as complicated as what you're probably thinking it is. It's actually quite easy. Once you've done it once, you will be fine. I have got a Charlie hair in my ink pad. Envelope done. Moira's done. I should have brought a drink upstairs with me, really, shouldn't I? Let me just go and grab my bottle of drink from the bedroom. 1 second. Everyone, craft amongst yourselves. Right, that's better. I was a bit parched, I was. Hi, Janet, honey. Right, okay. When you have all done your envelopes, you look. I don't know what I did there. Oh, look, that wasn't dry. It went, oh my gosh, I'm not having a good day with me envelopes, but it doesn't matter because that will be covered up. It's that silly bit of card. It doesn't absorb it. Right, okay, don't worry. That's underneath. Right, done. So your envelopes are done. We're going to then take our note card. Now I'm using Stampin' Up's very own note cards that tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out a piece of actual grid paper because that's not very good to use as a scrap piece. Right, so you should have your note card size card, and we're going to have it facing this way, remember. Okay, done. Pat's done. Julie's done. Yes, keep the snow. I don't like the snow either. I like the look of it, but that's about it. And what we're going to do, we are going to open out our card. So we have got, so this is the way the card's going to be. So it opens this way, and we need this piece down the bottom. It doesn't really matter at this point because we could turn the card inside out if you wanted to. And what we're going to do, let's just lay it on a piece of card or a bit of scrap paper. And we're going to be using our big flower stamp again, and Magenta Madness. So ink up your bad boy. How's Kimberly doing, and Tina? How are you doing? Tina's doing okay. Let me just have a drink, because I think I'm going to start coughing. Right, okay, so we're going to ink up our big flower. Oh, bless, she's keeping up. Well done, honey. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our flower, and what we need to do is just literally put it on the corner. What I want to do is actually, right, here's the corner. I don't want to go right in the corner. I want to bring it down and round a little bit, because I want to get another flower in the corner. So put it on the end of the card like that. Okay, don't worry, because we're gonna trim around this in a minute. So you just want it in the corner. I mean, don't worry if you don't get exactly the same. And then what we're going to do is then I'm going to take the other flower head, and we are going to just pop it in there. And I'll let you catch up with that before I move on. Oh, hang on. We also need, sorry, a little bit of another flower just there as well. Put one just there. And then I'm going to wait for you to catch up before I explain the next bit. So when you've all done that, let me know, because the next bit I need to explain just a little bit. So what we're doing is we're just having this sort of at a curve for the minute, but there really is no right or wrong way of doing this. You know, everyone's card is going to probably turn out a little bit different anyway. Right, Moira's done. Because this one, I just need to explain a little something to you. That is all. Karen's done. Jane's done. Julie's done. How's Tina doing? Pat's done. Wait for Tina, and then I will explain. Well done, everyone. You're all doing so well today. Oh, Charles has just appeared. Not while there's open inks, baby. We don't. I better close this just in case. I need it. Right, don't jump. Right, so we're going to need our Magenta Madness ink. Just waiting for Tina. And we're going to be taking the little 2 flower. Now, you will notice that it's pink and it's got the green stem, okay? Now, there's a couple of ways you can do it, but this is the way that I did it. So we're going to take our 2 flower and what? No, not now. Oh my gosh. We're going to take our 2 flower, and what we're going to do, no, baby, not now. I'm doing a class, right? Thank you, Tina. Right, so we've got our 2 flower, and we're just going to dip it in the ink up to the flower heads, right? Don't go beyond the stem. So, and if you can see how it's picking up the colour. Can you see if you just press it? So just press it in the ink and don't do the stem, okay? And then what we're going to do is come in this gap here and just bring your flowers down like that, right? So don't worry about the stems just yet. And then we're going to do it again because we've got another one down here. So we're getting our stamp, we're bringing it to the edge of the stamp block, and then just picking up the colour. Can you see what I'm doing? We're not touching the stems. And then we're just going to come in here, and I kind of messed up a little bit, but never mind. I'm just going to bring that in like that. Don't worry, I've not done it perfect, but do not fear. So I hope that you kind of got that. And then we need to clean the stamp. So then we're going to bring in our stamp cleaning, whatever, however we do clean our stamps. And we're just going to clean our stamp off. Okay, like so. Give it a wipe or whatever you do. Okay, bring your card back in. And then you're going to need whatever green that you're using. So you're going to bring in your green. And what we're going to do the same again. We're going to take the stamp the other way around. So last time we was putting it down like that. This time we're going to turn it around so that the stem is first. And we're just going to line it up just into the stem. So you can see we've just picked up green, and that's it. Can you see that? And then what we're going to do is come in here, line it up to your flowers best that you can. And then you've picked up the little stems. So we're going to hold the flower this way this time. And you're just going to bring it down into the ink and pick up the colour. You see? And then we're just going to bring it down and match it up with these two flowers here. Like that. So that is how you do. Now, you know, you can't always do it with every stamp, but you can do it with a majority of stamps like that. Okay, so anyone stuck with that, want to see it again, I've got it. How are we doing? How are we doing? I do, sorry if I don't pick up. Oh, Cameron's done, Jane's done, Judy's done, Pat's done, Tina done. Well done, you clever girls. Right, we're going to use the sentiment now. I love our beautiful friendship. I'm going to do this in the Memento black. Make sure that this is inked up all nice and lovely. Moira's done, we're all done. And we're just going to literally, now I like to see where exactly my sentiment's going to go. So I'm just going to kind of, oh, I don't like doing it on here. Sorry, I like to have mine lined up on my grid, otherwise I don't feel I get it straight. Right, we're just going to, ink, Charles, you just laid in my ink pad. Oh, if it's wonky, I have to blame Charles. Oh, it went on fine. Right. So that is the front of it. Right. Now you're... Charles, honey. You're such a twit. Right. So this is what we should have at the moment. Now I've lost the envelope, haven't I, Charles? So when you're all done, then... what we need to now do is we're going to take our snips, okay? And we're literally just going to, how did I do this? And I did do a curve around. We're just going to follow the lines of the flowers with our snips. Okay. Follow it round, follow it round, follow it round, follow it round. And you should have a curved or a edge like that or something like that. Don't worry if it's not exactly the same. All of our cards are going to be different. Okay, so you should have that. And then all that's left to do on this card is to just stick our little bit of DSP inside. So you see, it looks more complicated than what it actually is. It's not that bad. And we're just going to literally put our DSP on the inside like that. And then that highlights that lovely edge like that. And then you've got your card and your envelope. Ta-da! Looks more complicated than what it actually is. Yes. Right, what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for you all, let me clean off me stamps. Now, you don't need to clean off your big stamp because you're going to use that again. You don't need to clean off your flower because you're going to need that again. And you don't need to clean the leaf. So actually, ignore me. You don't need to clean any stamps off actually for this one, because we're going to be using the same stamps in the same colour, because I've tried to make it easy for you guys. Oh, did you like that? Right, okay, so don't worry about cleaning your stamps off, because we're not going to use the one with the colour anyway, and we're going to use the same colour in the next card. So well done. Another card done. That's where all the envelopes are. Right, 2 cards done, 1 left. Right, okie dokie. So, oops. Let's get all our bits out for our last card. And actually, this is super quick and won't actually take you that long. Get anything inside. Yes, we did a little flower inside of that one. Got our front panel. So just get your bits and pieces ready. Where did you put the coloured stock? The DSP. On the inside of the card. So that's your inside piece. I just stuck it down on the inside of the card, honey. You mean the coloured DSP? Like that. There you go. Okay. Just so that it peeks through on the bottom of your card like that. Right, so we do need to ink on all of those pieces. Oh, we do need to get out. The only other stamp we're going to need, our birthdays are the best days. So we need that one out. So let me... So just switch your sentiments out to the birthdays are the best days. Well, you can have any sentiment you like on it, actually. So ignore me. You can put whatever sentiment you like on here. I am using birthdays are the best days. Like so. Okay. Right, okay dokie. Okie dokie, let's bring my mat in. And what we're going to do, we've got all our bits. So take your little square first. And we're going to use Memento black. And we're just going to do the sentiment. So let's get the sentiment done and out of the way on our little square. Now I did use this, I think I used the stitched shaped square, I think. If not, it was one of the layering squares. You just need it big enough, but you don't even need to use a die. You could cut out a little square anyway, which I think I did take down the measurement. So, excuse me, we've got a little square here. And we're just going to pop our sentiment down and pray I got it straight. You're not helping with your little legs all akimbo. There you go. It was a bit lower, but it does not matter. Right, okay. So we've got birthdays are the best days. Got that bit done. So we can put that to one side for now. Right, I really can't work with your feet in my way. Can I? I do love you. I do love you. Yes, I do. Right, okay, and then we're going to need our front white panel. And we're going to need our Magenta Madness. Feet. Oh, no. Right. Oh, my God. Now you've got a pink tail. Oh. Right, okay. So, we are taking our big... Right, you're really not helping. Our big flower stamp. A big flower stamp. So, ink up your big flower. Right, you're going to have to move because I can't have this behaviour. Do you not realise Mummy's doing a live right now? Oh my gosh. Feet everywhere. See? He was being good up to a certain point. Okay. Right. Let's get this right. So, we're going to take our big flower. I'm going to ink that up. Like so. And we are going to have the flower heads facing up. And we're just going to kind of come into like the corner here. Okay, so just kind of come in to the corner here. Like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the flower around. And we are going to do the over to the corner here. Okay. So we're just going to reverse it. So what you can do is turn your card around if you find that easier. And then keep your stamp the same way that you did it. So with your flowers up, come back into the corner again in the same place. Okay. That might be easier for you to do. So we're just doing that really. Now, these might not look all the same again. You know, might not. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're just going to fill in with our little flower head. And we're just going to come in here and just fill in with these roses. Turn it around if you want. And just fill. That doesn't really matter. So you've literally, that's what you've got. I hope that made sense. So you do the two big ones in the corner, one there, turn it around and do in the corner again, and then you just fill in with the roses. Pretty simple, right? How are we doing? I'll wait for you to all catch up with that bit. And then we can move on to adding our leaves and our flower centers. This is a really simple, easy card actually, but very, very effective. Honestly, once you've done it once, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that was so quick, Chanel. How did you do that? I haven't heard much from Sue. How is she doing, bless her? Right, if you want me to show you it again, I can. If you are all okay and caught up, then that would be great. I see this one actually, again, looks a bit more like complicated, but not. I don't know if my messages have stopped coming through. Oh, we've got love hearts coming, so how are we doing? And then all we need to do then is we're going to take the three, oh gosh, put your magenta madness to the side. We are going to use that one more time. You need your basic black next. Oops, daisy. Oh, missed a bit. Where are we? I thought you'd gone quiet, Sue. Honey, we are doing the front of the card. Did you manage to see it all right, my darling? Julie's done. Which bit did you miss, honey? It's gone quiet. Everyone's gone quiet. Missed most of the... Oh, okay, the bank phone. You'll have to watch on catch up, my darling. Right, how are we all doing? What I'll do, let me move on to the leaves. We've got the three leaf. We've got the three leaf. And we're just going to put Tina's done. I'm just going to put the three leaf there. Karen's done. And then, hi Leslie, we're going to do a 2-leaf up here. Like so. Ta-da. And then we're going to do the flower centers. So we do the big one in the big flowers. So we're going to do the big one in the big flowers like that. And then like that. And then on the other side of my stamp block, I've got the little one. So we're just going to come in. And I didn't do centers on all of them. I just did some of them. I didn't do it on all of them. So that was all I did for the centers. So pretty simple, right? That's Moira gone. Moira's gone quiet. And then all that's left to do then is to do the flower in the center of the card. So we're just going to do the same as we did in the other card. We'll just put a flower there. And then we just did a little set of leaves. Just a little sprig of leaves. Don't know how I did that one, where I did it. Where did I put me tester cards there? Oh, look. Right, don't do what I just did. Your card is that way up, but it doesn't matter because what I'm going to do, look, your card actually opens that way up. Don't forget. Right, so hopefully you didn't get there before me. Oh, you're looking for a stamp. Oh, no. Right, ignore me. Right, your card opens that way, so be mindful where you want your rose to be. So I'm just, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do it coming out like that. There you go. So lucky for me, I didn't mess up too badly. So remember, your card opens landscape, not portrait. Oh, Moira's found her stamp. So that's all the stamping done. And the construction of this card is so easy. It's easy, easy, easy to construct this card. So we have literally our black background. We're just going to oh, bless her, Moira lost a stamp. She's found it, bless her. Right, we're just going to literally put this in the center like so. And then we're going to adhere this to our card. And we're just going to put this onto our front of our card. Oh, well done, Sue, honey. Like that. And then we're just going to put this on dimensionals. And guess what? That means we're done. I didn't do anything on an envelope, did I? Did I do an envelope on this one? I don't think I did. I don't think I decorated an envelope. But you are free to if you want to. I just think I didn't. I don't think. Oops. I could have done with that being a little bit higher up on my square, but never mind. Like that. And of course you can add a little bit of bling if you want to add a little bit of bling. I have remembered I do have some gorgeous black. Now they brought out these lovely black. Oh, I don't know, I kind of like it as it is. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it. I do have some black rhinestones here that I bought last year. Oops. Right, we could pop a couple of these down if we wanted to, just to put a little bit of something on here. Push that down a bit. And then that actually does make it pop just a little bit extra. Gives it a little bit more pop to it. Damn, laptop battery died. We'll have to catch up later. Oh, bless you, Moira. You was in the last runs of it. Oh, bless. Oh, catch up with you later, honey. Right, okay. I'm just going to... I did actually think that it looks quite nice having these little black rhinestones on here. There you go. Doesn't that look super gorgeous? And that is it, everyone. We have done it. And there are... I didn't do the envelope, did I? Tell me I didn't do an envelope. No, I didn't. I didn't. So we had 2 cards with an envelope. We had that one. And then we had this one. So those are our 3 cards from this month's card class. I hope you've all caught up and you all managed to catch up with me and I didn't go too fast for you. Kimberly, my darling, how did you find your first class? And Tina, how did you find it, my lovely? My lovelies. Oh, Moira. Oh, Jane says she loved this. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. It's been great. Oh, I love having you all here with me. And don't forget, I will be announcing on Monday the stamp set for the next month, and I will also put a list of products just in case you want to have the exact everything. So I need to find 3 cards to do with the set. I just love our stamp club classes, and they're growing every month, which is just fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. Only missed a bit of the last one. They are lovely. Oh, Pat, darling, how have you managed? Pat has been joining us the last 2 now, I think, haven't you, Pat? And Pat always seems to keep up, bless her. I do sometimes go a bit fast, so I do worry sometimes, but you just need to just give me a little bit of a shout if I go too fast for any of you. But if you would like to join our stamp club and you're new, then please message me and I will give you details on how you can join in the fun and you can get involved with us. We do this once a month, and yeah, we would have normally done it on the first week of the month, but because of certain things we had a bit of a delay. It was good, except my inks are very inadequate. All right, my darling, well, I will excuse me, send you a list of the inks that we need for the next project and everything else, so that if you want to join in and have everything, you can. Right, my lovelies, have a lovely weekend. I'm off to call my son-in-law, make sure everything is okay. I've not heard anything, and good, no news is good news, I take it. So have a lovely, lovely weekend. It was so much fun as normal. You all did so well, so you all need to be so proud of yourself. Sue only missed a little bit because she had a phone call come in. Moira missed a little bit, but because her laptop died. Tut tut. All right, bye for now, everyone. Oh, Charles, do you want to say hello to everyone? Do you want to see Charles? Say hello. He's tapping me. Are you dabbing mummy? he was tapping me, so he wanted to just say a little hello. So glad that you all enjoyed everything. Oh, thank you for your wishes there. Thank you so much, and love you guys. Take care. See you all soon, and I will keep you informed on the group. Okay. All right, lovelies. Take care. Bye.